Throughout American history, few families have woven a narrative as rich and compelling as the Kennedys. Their story is not merely one of political power and financial success, it is a captivating tale of resilience, ambition, and the enduring pursuit of the American dream. From the humble beginnings of Patrick Kennedy's journey to the shores of Boston in 1849 to the pinnacle of political power and cultural influence, the Kennedys have left an indelible mark on the fabric of American life. Welcome back to Compelling History. Today we embark on the final episode of our four-part series on the American dynasties which shaped the nation's society which we know today. Before we head back to the days of the Irish famine, make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy our content. Part 1. Where did they come from? The Kennedys, like many Irish families, grappled with the scourge of famine, oppression, and economic strife, which catalyzed waves of emigration to distant shores. Amidst the backdrop of Ireland's hardships, the Kennedy saga took a decisive turn with the migration of Patrick Kennedy in 1849, then 26 years old, who would become the patriarchal figure whose courage and foresight laid the foundation for the family's American odyssey. The mid-19th century was a period marked by famine and destitution in Ireland, resulting in millions of Irishmen to seek out greater opportunities in the rapidly expanding United States. Patrick Kennedy would become part of this mass migration, setting sail across the Atlantic seeking solace and opportunity in the New World. His arrival on the shores of Boston, Massachusetts in 1849, amidst the fervor of the Gold Rush era, heralded the start of the powerful Kennedy family we know today. Boston, with its burgeoning Irish immigrant community and economic prospects, became the home in which the Kennedy family forged its identity in America. Patrick Kennedy, bolstered by his entrepreneurial spirit and tenacity, took part in various pursuits, including merchant ventures and political engagement, thereby ingratiating himself within the fabric of Bostonian society. As the Kennedy family's fortunes burgeoned, so too did their aspirations for opulence and refinement. From the bustling streets of Boston to the idyllic retreats of Hyannisport, Massachusetts, the Kennedys cultivated a penchant for grandeur and exclusivity. The verdant expanses of Hyannisport, nestled along the shores of Cape Cod, served as the backdrop for family gatherings, political soirees, and moments of respite amidst the rigors of public life. Additionally, the Kennedys maintained a constellation of private estates emblematic of their affluence and social standing. Notable among these was the famed Kennedy Compound, a sprawling enclave in Hyannisport encompassing multiple residences, each exuding an aura of aristocratic splendor. The compound, with its manicured lawns and panoramic vistas of the Atlantic, stood as a testament to the Kennedy legacy, a sanctuary where familial bonds were forged and strategic alliances cultivated. But how exactly did they fund this lifestyle? Part 2. How did they acquire their wealth? The Kennedys' journey to prosperity began with the entrepreneurial endeavors of Joseph P. Kennedy Sr. Hailing from humble beginnings, Joseph's ambition and keen business sense propelled him to prominence in the early 20th century. Initially involved in banking and stock speculation, Joseph leveraged his connections and financial acumen to amass a considerable fortune. However, it was Joseph's foray into the burgeoning film industry that truly catalyzed the family's ascent to wealth. Through strategic investments in movie production and distribution, notably in the late 1920s and early 1930s, Joseph secured a foothold in Hollywood, capitalizing on the burgeoning entertainment industry's potential for profit. Building upon their success in Hollywood, the Kennedys diversified their portfolio, venturing into a myriad of industries ranging from real estate to publishing. Joseph's astute investments in real estate, particularly in lucrative urban markets such as New York City and Chicago, yielded substantial returns, further bolstering the family's financial standing. The family's involvement in publishing, exemplified by Joseph's acquisition of the prestigious Chicago Tribune and Boston Globe newspapers, afforded them both influence and additional sources of income. These ventures not only expanded the family's wealth, but also solidified their presence in the realms of media and communications. Contrary to popular belief, there is no substantial evidence to support the rumors around a Kennedy family connection to illegal bootlegging during Prohibition. Furthermore, the Kennedy legacy is inseparable from the political careers of John F. Kennedy and Robert F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, often referred to as JFK, served as the 35th President of the United States from January 1961 until his assassination in November 1963. His presidency was marked by initiatives such as the Peace Corps and the Apollo space program, while also being significantly influenced by the civil rights movement. Robert F. Kennedy, or RFK, served as Attorney General during his brother's presidency and later became a U.S. Senator from New York. He was a prominent advocate for civil rights and social justice before his assassination in 1968 during his presidential campaign. JFK and his wife, Jacqueline Kennedy, had 3 children: Caroline Kennedy, John F. Kennedy Jr., and Patrick Bouvier Kennedy. Caroline Kennedy has been a notable figure in American public life, serving as the U.S. ambassador to Japan from 2013 to 2017. John F. Kennedy Jr., often referred to as John, was a lawyer, journalist, and publisher known for founding George magazine. Tragically, Patrick Bouvier would pass away 2 days after birth, and John F. Kennedy Jr. would pass away after the plane he was operating crashed into the ocean of the coast of Martha's Vineyard in 1999. Robert F. Kennedy and his wife Ethel Kennedy had 11 children: Kathleen, Joseph II, Robert Jr., David, Courtney, Michael, Carrie, Christopher, Max, Douglas, and Rory. Many of Robert F. Kennedy's children, including most recently his son Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in the 2024 presidential election, have continued their father's legacy through various endeavors in public service, activism, and philanthropy, further cementing the family's impact on American society. The Kennedy family's legacy extends beyond political prominence and financial success. It is also defined by a commitment to public service and philanthropy, embodied by Patriarch Joseph's diplomatic career and later by his son's political aspirations. The Kennedys wielded their wealth and influence to effect change on both national and international stages. The family's philanthropic endeavors, exemplified by the creation of the Joseph P. Kennedy Jr. Foundation, underscore their dedication to supporting charitable causes and promoting cultural enrichment. Through their philanthropy, the Kennedys have left an enduring legacy of altruism and social responsibility. Part 3. Where are they now? The Kennedy family stands as one of the most iconic and influential lineages in American history, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's political, social, and cultural landscape. Despite experiencing tragic losses and controversies, the Kennedy family remains a prominent force in American politics and public life. While the days of Camelot may have faded, the Kennedys continue to wield significant influence through their political activism, philanthropy, and advocacy for social justice causes. Although the family's political prominence has somewhat waned since the peak of the Kennedy era in the 1960s, they maintain a steadfast commitment to public service and civic engagement. One of the most prominent members of the Kennedy family in contemporary times is Senator Edward M. Kennedy Jr., son of the late Senator Edward Ted Kennedy. Following in his father's footsteps, Senator Kennedy has championed healthcare reform, disability rights, and mental health advocacy during his tenure in the Connecticut State Senate. His commitment to public service exemplifies the enduring legacy of the Kennedy family's dedication to social justice and progressive causes. Furthermore, Caroline Kennedy, the daughter of President John F. Kennedy and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, has continued her family's tradition of public service, serving as the United States ambassador to Japan from 2013 to 2017 and currently serving as ambassador of Australia. Caroline Kennedy played a pivotal role in strengthening diplomatic ties between the two nations and promoting cultural exchange. Her leadership underscores the ongoing relevance of the Kennedy family in international affairs. In addition to their political endeavors, the Kennedy family has left a lasting mark on their cities and the country through their philanthropic initiatives and cultural contributions. The John F. Kennedy Presidential Library and Museum in Boston stands as a testament to President Kennedy's legacy, preserving his memory and promoting civic education. Through the Kennedy Foundation and other charitable organizations, the family has supported a wide range of causes, including education, healthcare, and the arts, thereby enriching the lives of countless individuals across the nation. Moreover, the Kennedy family's imprint on American culture endures through various avenues, including literature, film, and popular media. Countless books and films have chronicled the family's triumphs and tragedies, capturing the public's fascination with their storied history. From biographical accounts to fictionalized portrayals, the Kennedy saga continues to captivate audiences and inspire generations. Despite their enduring legacy, the Kennedy family has not been without its controversies and challenges. One of the most notable controversies involving the Kennedy family was the incident involving Senator Edward Ted Kennedy in 1969. On the night of July 18, 1969, Ted Kennedy was involved in a tragic car accident on Chappaquiddick Island, Massachusetts. The incident resulted in the death of Mary Jo Kopechne, a young campaign worker who was in the car with him. After the accident, Ted Kennedy left the scene and did not report it to the authorities until the following morning. This delay in reporting raised questions and led to speculation about the circumstances surrounding the accident. Kennedy claimed that he had been disoriented and in shock following the crash, which led to his failure to report it immediately. The Chappaquiddick incident had a profound impact on Ted Kennedy's political career and personal life. While he continued to serve as a senator for decades afterward, his reputation was tarnished, and he faced criticism and scrutiny for his actions that night. The incident also had a significant effect on his aspirations for higher office, as many believed it effectively ended any chance he had of becoming president. The Kennedy family remains a potent symbol of American political dynasties, embodying the ideals of public service, leadership, and resilience. While their influence may have eroded over time, the Kennedys continue to play a role in shaping the course of American history and inspiring future generations to strive for a better tomorrow. Conclusion. The Kennedy family saga epitomizes the quintessential American narrative of resilience, ambition, and the pursuit of the American dream. From humble beginnings marked by famine and economic strife in Ireland, the Kennedys embarked on a journey that would see them rise to the pinnacle of American society, leaving an indelible mark on the nation's political, social, and cultural landscape. Despite their controversies and tragedies, the Kennedy family remains a potent symbol of American political dynasties, embodying the ideals of leadership, resilience, and public service. As we reflect on the Kennedy legacy, we are reminded of the enduring power of the American dream and the transformative impact of individuals who dare to dream big and defy the odds. The Kennedys' story is not merely a chapter in American history, it is a testament to the boundless potential of the human spirit and the enduring legacy of those who dare to reach for the stars. Thank you so much for watching the final video in our series on American dynasties. If you like this video and our series, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss our future videos. We'll be back on May 4th with a new series examining the downfall of 4 prominent monarchies throughout history. Let us know in the comments below what monarchies you'd like to see covered.